It's like God keeps revealing to me what videos to really make. And I was just thinking today as this recording before I even made this video about the idea of how I just wanted to make an idea. What the name is, I'm not going to say it, but about this video. So it's just shocking. And it's just a little, mini intro before I even get to the video. I just wanted to tell you guys that because the Lord has just been laying me some hearts on ideas of which videos to make. So let's just move on and talk about what we're going to talk about. So today we're going to talk about 5 topics, or should I say, today we're going to talk about 5 ways on how you, yes you, can promote yourself if you're looking to just get your career up, just to promote yourself, or just whatever your goal or destiny is, why you really want to promote yourself. The first one is, and I'm not going to say it, you see it right there looking at you. Yes, you see it. I'm not going to say it, but hey, you should already know this anyway. So it's right there looking at you, and you knew before I even was going to say it, that's the first thing you're going to have. So the reason why I say that is because technically, social media has just really just been a big way of promoting yourself. Not just websites, not just this and that, just, mainly social media. Social media is like the number one spot to promote yourself all the way. And, that's a great way and a great platform of how you can promote yourself in any way you want to, because social media has changed so much, even at the pandemic from last year, that's still going on now as this recording, has just really inspired other people to want to download their own app, make the account, and be on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, scrolling. And even with this pandemic, it seems like content has been growing more in people's other content because people are looking at it, or either people are making content, or either people, are starting to make accounts on social media because of the fact that the pandemic changed everything up. And I considered YouTube as social media because most people consider YouTube as social media. I always thought YouTube was a way of just that, but YouTube is considered social media. So really, I'm not going to put that as one of my 5. That's just going to be part of number 1 because YouTube is considered social media. So once again, yes, social media is the way, or should I say the best way, of how to promote yourself if you really want to promote yourself and your content. Moving over to number 2. Number 2, and this is my favorite, is to start a podcast. Yep. Start a podcast. The reason why I say start a podcast is because a podcast is the best way to promote yourself, and it's a great platform to use, or should I say a great way of just speaking whatever you love speaking, talk about whatever you love talking about. If you love talking about art, talk about art. If you love talking about entrepreneurship, talk about entrepreneurship. If you love talking about Spider-Man and video games and other things, talk about that. If you love gossiping and talk about other people's business, talk about that. If you love, just talking about multi-topics, then that's you. Start a podcast. And with me, I told you guys already, I have been starting a podcast since last year of 2020. And I didn't start it because the pandemic was happening. I just actually thought the idea of starting a podcast before the pandemic even happened. It's just that suddenly I saw a bunch of people starting podcasts, doing podcasting, and it was growing, and everyone's content and YouTube because everyone was stuck home. And I was just like, what the heck? Why is everyone doing a podcast? What's the purpose of doing a podcast now? I wanted to do it before anyone else did it. But now everyone's already doing it, and now it's just getting out of hand, and everyone's just doing it back and forth, like a big bandwagon train. But I had to realize that, hey, it's not me, it's the pandemic. If it weren't for the pandemic, maybe my podcast would have been different. But I thank God, because the pandemic did increase my plays, and this past summer it has been increasing, but it seems like, with winter and everything, it was a little bit decreasing, but it started increasing a little bit now, and it's still being slowly. It's not fast, but it's very, very slow pacing, but it's moving up there a lot. But let's move on to number 3. And number 3 is that you should promote yourselves on websites. And this is referencing number 1 because I was talking about websites, but I don't mean any websites. I mean websites, and this isn't even a sponsor. This is not a sponsor. I am just promoting them because I make a website out of this, and it's Wix. Use Wix. Wix is a great service, and I'm not going to be no big salesman here because I'm not here to be a salesman. I'm just telling you, Wix is a great website I love to use, and it's just amazing. I really enjoy Wix, and I think you guys would enjoy it too because I have created a website on Wix, and I'll put the link down below on there. And Wix is a great way of making a website. And also I think of WordPress as another alternative if you do not want Wix. But WordPress is a little bit more difficult because I think you have to pay more for making your website versus with Wix. You can just make it, customize it however, and you don't have to pay nothing unless you want to pay extra. But with WordPress, I think, or should I say, I believe you have to pay for mainly everything on that whole entire website just to make it the best way you want to make it. But, in the other hand, who's the winner? Wix or WordPress? Which one is it? I believe it's WordPress. Just joking. I really believe it is Wix. Because Wix is more of a way of how to promote yourself and it's more better, and Wix makes your site more interactable besides WordPress. But if you want to see, I'll put both of my website links down below so that you can know both of the websites and see which one you would want to create your own personal website on. However you feel, however you want to do it, it's your choice. And while you're going to those websites, make sure you check out Wix and make sure you check out especially WordPress so that you can use a 10% coupon code to get one of these glasses. Not this design, but however design you want through my WordPress site. And it should have a link to the Jade Black website site so that you can use my 10% coupon code, which is BrendanB15, and purchase your own pair of Jade Black glasses, which are high quality with Italian acetate, UV and AB coating, also digital and sunlight blue light blocking glasses with some polarizing lenses. But I'm not going to explain more because I have already been telling you guys about this in so much YouTube videos I've made. So move on from Jade Black, let's just move on to number 4. Number 4, and this one is kind of in reference to the past 3 I was talking about, mainly I believe 1 and 2, and it's just make your own brand. That's the 4th best way to promote yourself. Create your own brand. And it doesn't even have to be, like I say, a big physical company. It can just be a small business, a podcast, a YouTube channel, or even something I probably can't come up with that you can come up with, however you feel. Because if you make your own brand, maybe things can go the way you probably would expect it to go. But I'm just giving you advice, but I actually believe that maybe if you create your own brand, that's the best way of promoting yourself. But hey, I don't know what you want. It's your choice. I don't know. But let's get to the final one, which is number 5. And number 5 is, hold on. Let me just put this on. Promote yourself by being around people. And now with this coronavirus, you really have to be social distancing. So I would recommend to wear a mask if you want to. Wear 2 masks if you want to, or wear 3. That's the limit to me. Either 2 or 3, because with those new variants, you might want to wear a mask and cover it up real high. If you got glasses that fog up, put them over this, and boom, you got it. All great. But you probably didn't hear what I was saying. But again, once again, I told you, make sure you wear a mask and just be networking. That's mainly what number 5 is, networking. And don't just network yourself around people you love to talk about. Network around people who want the same passions and goals as you. If they want to be an entrepreneur, talk to them if you want to be an entrepreneur. If they want to be a painting, do painting like them. If you know you love painting and you know your passion is being an artist, do that. If you know you want to do other things, do it. Just do it, okay? Because I want you to be the best version of you. Don't care about what no one else say. Don't care about what nobody say. I already told you guys, and I'm saying your friends or nobody are bad, but the negative people, the toxic people, or just people in general who are not living a lifestyle you want to live and be successful the same way you want to be, push them out the side. Just push them out. And be around people who are more productive, more disciplined, and more higher than you. And I'm not talking about status, because you can learn from anyone. But all I am saying is that you should be around people who mainly want the same goals as you, and truly who you can really, really get along with and know they're a true, genuine friend. And that's what I was mainly trying to describe in this number 5 situation.